And now I'm going to do the home sweet home. This is the part of the story where we get the homestead for our personal home instance. Let's start with this one. And again, I'll try to do the achievements as I go. If I can't, I'll at least try to mention it.
Wayfinder. Your punctuality is appreciated.
Sorry I'm late. The Astral Ward called me to check in on something.
A busy figure you must be. Don't worry. Poky tells me of the positive impression you've made in town. He may seem adrift in his own world, but he's a keen observer. Takes after me in that regard. As you've proven rather neighborly, I've an offer to extend. This property on which you stand belongs to my family. In recent years, it's become unsuited to our needs. Rather than leave it in disrepair, I thought it might serve as a convenient home base during your stay. All I ask in return is that you tend to it. Admittedly, I've neglected my domestic responsibilities. Graciously, Poky has tried to care for it on my behalf. But his pace of work has always been unhurried. Afraid he gets that from me as well. Have a look around then. See if the place suits you.
Oh, Wayfinder arrives. I bet this is a change from your typical to-dos. 1 minute waging battle, the next relegated to chores. Quite fortunate for us, though. This place has seen a lot, and so have we. Been intending to ask my friends for a hand with all this, but a riveting offer it is not. Sparring? Nah, come help Poky Dust. That's where the true fun resides. Sometimes I sneak up here, try to get a little done myself, but take my time with things I do. Every so often I fall into a swift pace, but then I come across some remaining trinket of my mother's and, well, I understand why my pa rather keep his distance from this place.
You found this here. This place is no longer home to me, but perhaps it can be for you. I have no need for it any longer, and I am certain it has none for me.
We have a lot of things to fix here.
An explanation is not owed, but it has been earned. This I made long ago for my mate. Silken Weir was her name. A small gift for bringing our little arrow into the world. As a cub, our son would paw at it in play when she held him. On one such occasion, I overheard her tell him, "One day, when you've grown strong and wise, like your paw, I'll make you this arrow's keeper. Then soar you shall, poised and unwavering, on a path of your own making. All these years, still, he makes me laugh, like your paw. When forever It's been clear. The arrow of our lives. Who I see more of in our son every day was her. Then, Jormag came and went. And so did she. Sentimental as I am, I thought she wore this piece off to battle. But clearly now, I see why she left it. For no matter what fate would befall her, her promise to our son she'd keep. That she made sure of. When my son finds himself sickened by grief, I tell him, allow the feeling. Let it wash over you. For when the tide recedes, and it will, it weakens till it has no power left with which to pull you. I tell him this while I stand ashore, with my own back turned to the sea.
I don't want to cut that off. So we're just cleaning around the damage. We probably could finish this one while he's talking. Most of the one that's around. And I guess you don't have to do all of them, since it only asks 8 stuff. You only need to do the 8 of these.
Shaping up quite nicely. Though a bit of decoration would give it a true feeling of home. You'd be wise to speak with Deft Lahar, our homestead master. Decoration is one of the lowlands' finest traditions. Quite fond of it myself. I'll be happy to provide suggestions. Been told I have an eye for this sort of thing.
And before going on with the story, I wanted to show the achievement that says we need to read a book for that one. In the Home Sweet Home part, we have to read the book during this section of the instance, because the book disappears after this. And I totally forgot there was a basement, and the book is actually located in this basement. And after we read it, we get the achievement. And that's it. Let's continue with the Home Sweet Home.
Yeah?
Your leader sent me. I'm fixing up an old home of his and...
So Ald's finally doing something about that place. Huh. And you're helping? Told him 1,000 times I'd help, but no. Rather trust some scrawny fleshbag. Well, tough. Every homesteader in town needs materials for their pet projects.
Who's there?
No one.
Talking to someone you are. My ears are far sharper than yours.
No one worth a bother.
Okay. So we're gonna fell some trees, I guess. After we collect our lumber, we are going to talk with Lahar.
Huh? You did all that? That fast? Got work ethic, that I'll give you. What are you fixing to craft, exactly?
Well, the place could use pretty much everything.
That bad, huh? Start with the basics, then. How about a bed? Simple, practical, and if you screw it up, you won't have far to fall when the thing collapses. Now, I can give you instructions, but I can't build the damn thing for you. 'Tis the beauty of crafting. So try your hand. You get stuck, do like us lowland. Look around. No better builder than nature. Shapes, angles, patterns, all intentional, all ripe with purpose. Take birds' nests. Don't see the birds sleeping on slats of wood, huh? So you might want to follow suit. Lucky for you, best weaver in the town is right behind me. I'd still deem her best even if she weren't right behind me.
Wouldn't bet my last bit of thread on it. Here your bed's a bit bare. Nothing to fret over. There's plenty of patterns a novice could weave well enough. Know what you're thinking. How could such unwieldy paws weave so delicate a pattern? The trick is in the tips of the claws, perfect for detailed work. Some fine things come from places overlooked, Now let's see. Perhaps... Oh, I know just the one. Used in many a tradition. Consummation of mates, coming of age. Symbolizes new beginnings. Yes, she'll do right by you both. Best make haste now. Ald will be waiting on you. Wish him well for me.
And tell him he's hard-headed as they come about asking for help. But good on him for finally letting some light in.
Okay. I guess we need to return to the story one. The one we summoned for the door isn't the one we need. So yeah, let's continue with the story quest.
Hopefully Har was receptive to your interest in his craft, or at least tolerant.
He was glad to hear you're getting the place in order.
Okay, we're gonna refine some materials. So we can swap our woods for crafting ones. There are a lot of stuff to buy. Okay. No, it's no. Not worth it, I guess. And I'm gonna check the bed. Yeah, I have some wood for the bed. But I think I need to... Yeah, I need to do this one for the storyline. Let's continue. Okay, so... What else do I need? Traditional column? Traditional one. We need to craft this one. And let's start decorating. Set decoration, this one. I'm gonna place this in this location. So I can rotate. Oh, we have so many options.
I've not seen this pattern in some time. You met Willow as well, then. Poky, does that blanket look familiar?
We had one, yes? On your bed. You and Ma. Forgot all about that.
A gift from a dear friend for two young lovers embarking upon a life together. Funny how life can sprout anew from seeds long buried. A fitting
Let's go.
choice, Wayfinder. One of many to come, I'm sure. As you continue making this place yours, my only request is that you keep our village close to heart. Any additions, mines, farms, lumber mills, and the like, can be of greater good to your community. May your new beginning here serve you well.
Remember nestling my way between you and Ma for warmth. Imagine me trying that now.
You've grown so much. We'd scarce have space to sneeze.
I want to check something first. Oh, yeah, I will. There's an achievement for us to talk with them.
Was gonna ask you the same thing, but you've secured us a new base of operations. Screw dragon hunting and world saving. You were destined for diplomacy.
No kidding. Could use a little love and more greenery, but I mustn't be picky. It's lovely. And things are going well, actually. While you've bonded with the Claw and his son, we've been getting to know the village.
Kaith is good at kissing babies and letting the Coden coo at her foliage. I've collected more intel on their situation. Remember those strangers that Poised Arrow mentioned? Oh, they're the talk of the town.
The cub's instructor did warn the little ones away from the woods. In the moment, I thought it was a standard warning.
People are being cautious, that much is clear. I'll see what else I can gather.
Now. Imperator, don't look so pleased with yourself. Trailing our hosts. Shame.
Hey, I'd do the same to you. Trust is a two-way street. If we're eating their food, I want to see what it's made of.
It's probably my favorite Imperator for the chairs. It's okay. Okay, let's continue then.
Thought you'd still be here. I'm interrupting.
No, just saying our goodbyes. Rude it is to overstay in another's home.
Indeed. Wayfinder, you can really pull a place together.
Bit envious myself.
I came to pass along a message from Barbed Vale. She requests your presence at the hunting outpost a bit west of here.
What does she need?
Believe it has to do with the Journeykin. She'll provide you the details.
Alder, Poky, take whatever time here you need. My home is always open to you.
Already the Wayfinder makes for a better neighbor than those obnoxious trolls.
Yeah. This is the
Is
Home
this
Sweet Home.
the gift Willow made?
Is it just me,
Near
or
identical.
am I amazing?
Seems she taught the pattern to the Wayfinder.
And I guess there is more.
Sharp as her weaving claws, that one. I buried the original when it became clear that its symbolism was no longer appropriate.
I'm sorry.
Perhaps that's not entirely accurate. Truthfully, a new beginning is precisely what I need. I'm getting too old for this.
I know exactly what you mean.
At the very least, I do owe Har and Willow a visit. Maybe Willow could weave me some new pattern.
Any ideas?
Perhaps we could ponder it together.
Oh. I'm sure we can figure something out.
And now, that's it. So this is the Home Sweet Home story. After we finish this storyline, we can get the Returning Kindness achievement. I'm gonna show how we get it here, and we just need to come to the NPC that is next to Brawl Fields, and it's located near north of the Harvest Town waypoint. And we're just going to talk with this merchant who is full dough, and buy the last item, which is 10 silver, jug of wildflower sizer, I guess, yeah. And we are just going to buy this item and return back to the NPCs that help us decorate our homesteads. And these NPCs are here. We just have to talk with the Depth Lahar. This is Depth Lahar's adobe, and we just going to select first section, and we just get the returning kindness achievement. It's pretty simple. We can do this after we finish the Home Sweet Home storyline. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day. Goodbye.